Welcome back to the CatterBoxes presented by Ford. You're joined with my co-hosts Meg McDonald and Becky Webster, and we're rounding out the season and the pod.
We are. Thanks for having me, Becky. Look, no, I mean, there's no apology needed for having a couple of weeks off. We just sort of, it's taken a good three weeks to get over the discipline. No, it hasn't.
Had a lot going on.
We've had an awful lot going on since the elimination final, and have tried to do this a couple of times. Thank you for the patience of our producers that are with us in the room.
Sorry, can't come.
But it's been good, and now we're doing it sort of post-season, post-some awards season, before our BnF.
Got a lot to talk about.
To get chatting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Should we reflect quickly on the season that was? A great season.
We can.
I think coming into the start of the season, I think we had some really good expectations around what we wanted to achieve, and I think we did that this season and found that chemistry and connection between the lines that we've probably lacked in the past, which was really promising, and to get some score on the board probably after round 4 was really nice to see as well. So loved the season, and it was a shame that we fell short in that elimination final, but a lot to learn from and a lot more growth coming into next season.
Done. Wrap. That's a wrap.
Perfect.
Finish the pod. Awesome. No, I couldn't agree more with you, Becky. It's funny I often think of that this year as one big year, sort of, the dual season. Mm-hmm. And if you track our sort of improvement from start to finish there, it's been pretty special. And I feel like at the start of every season that I've been captain, you sort of get asked, what can we expect? How are we going to go? And then say a few things. You're feeling really positive at the start. And then we've had seasons where we have not been able to get the W's. And so at the start of this season, again, I found myself being like, I think we're going to go well here. Some of the signs are really good. We've got this, a playing list that's played together for a longer amount of time. We've got a new layers to our game plan. Our fundamentals have improved, and we've added some seniority and different skill sets to our playing list in the off season, in the trade period. So boom, 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 let's go. And I sort of stopped myself towards the end of the season. I thought, well, all that was like, whatever the word is, validated.
Absolutely.
And that was really rewarding. I don't think we're risking patting ourselves on the back too much when you don't win the ultimate prize, because we've come a long way, and that's, I hope, still in our future.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we can see that, and it's bright, and I think everyone excuse me, I think that everyone now can see what we've been training so hard for as well. Yep. I know I've been had a lot of comments over the period of the season that have been really positive and reflected of what we've been trying to achieve. But it takes baby steps, and we were on that journey, and it was nice to kind of get those wins and reflect our game style that we've been wanting to play. So
have you got a season highlight?
Season highlight, I think probably I really enjoyed round 5.
Yeah, I was going to say the same.
Continue. Against Saints, we came out, played 4 quarters of footy, and it was just our brand of football that we've been training so hard to achieve on game day, and the outcome was obviously a big score, our highest score at that time. So that was a big highlight. And then after the game, we came in, did the song and stuff, and then they played Jackie.
Was that game?
That game, yeah.
No, I think that was round 10.
Oh, it was round 10.
Yeah, it was round 10.
Oh,
anyway,
same
vibe,
but
same vibe.
Anyways. No, that was a good feel. And then
that was an incredible week.
Coming into the grand final after that.
Yeah, I remember we recorded the pod, I think, on the Tuesday, and that was the week my grandpa passed away, and was it? Yeah, I think it was. And I remember thinking at the start of it, I don't know how I'm going to have the joy at the end of the week that I'm wanting to have, because I think we can have a really big win. I think the boys can have a really big win. But just the highs and lows, you sort of, it's why we play, and it's so rewarding. So 100%. That sort of, we won 3 more in a row after that, and then came back and had a great time against Sydney too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Playing at home, honestly.
Oh,
can't wait to do more of it.
So good.
in front of 40,000 people next year.
I
hopefully.
know.
We'll see.
Looking out at the stand, it's coming along very nicely.
Yeah, I know. Who knows when that will be, but it was so rewarding to play in front of our home crowd. So
100%.
that was my highlight. Have you got anything for me on your personal season? We probably don't talk about how we're going too much, I don't think, in the pod. Listeners might be saying, God, you waffle on about your own form all the time. I don't know.
I think for me this season, I really sort of like tapped into playing my role and holding shape around the contest. So I think that was really probably not in and under as much as like I'm used to. So that was nice to still be recognised by the coaching staff and that playing my role really well in that space. So it was nice watching the other girls get that hard ball, and it was nice being on the outside for once as well. So
over here.
Yep, I'm here when you're ready.
3 spins, yep, still here.
Yeah, exactly. It was good though. How about you? A great season.
Oh, thanks, Becky. I felt at different times really satisfied with how I was going. But I think more than ever, I mean, we sort of say it a lot, but the back line is a really rewarding line to be part of, and I think the evenness of the contribution and the spread this year was better than any other. And I think because of that and because of us having team success, you sort of want to achieve this, I don't know, headspace, team first approach that can be really, as much as you want and you try to, value team first football.
Yeah.
I don't know, as a competitive person who wants to be the best, you're thinking, did I execute my role well? I could be better here, and here. Yep. But I felt more than ever before that team focus and the satisfaction of just being one cog in our 21 and then 32 was really high this year. So rising tide, all that sort of stuff. No shortage of things to level up on over the off season.
Absolutely. Come for it though. Got a long time to do that.
Got a long time to. What are you doing?
For footy.
Yeah.
Well, I think I feel like in the past probably haven't had a lot of time to like really enhance my skills. Yep. I've sort of like footy's done. I want a mental break from that. Like I can keep my fitness up and really enjoy that.
Yes.
But I think this season I really kind of want to hone into like now
fundies.
Probably fundies. And playing that sort of more outside role where I'm probably delivering the ball more. Yeah. I want to like try to hone in on that a little bit, I think. And then all the good stuff, running, gym, all that. How about you?
Yeah, look, I missed training in summer this season, so looking forward to getting back to that. A couple of us are talking about, I want to do some longer distance stuff and maybe some more repeat stuff and get the shred back on and probably increase my mobility. But then in a footy sense, drive the legs. You've been my number one leg drive encourager for 3 years.
You did that so well this season. I
Thanks,
know.
There were moments. When I had a real focus on it, I did it well.
Yes.
When I didn't, oh gosh, so annoyed at myself. But that's okay. It teaches me, as the coaches said in my exit meeting, if you see a short kick, just hit it and drive your legs. Job done.
Nice. You know what you're focusing
that's
on.
Probably
then.
a bit of insight for everyone. Keep it simple.
Good.
All right. Should we talk about award season?
Absolutely.
We have just come off 3 days. It's Friday. Goodness me. It's Friday.
It's Friday. It feels like
middle of the day on Friday.
Monday. It feels like a Monday to me.
I know. I left Melbourne Tuesday morning. Just got back last night. Yep. We went to the W Awards, which is always a joy. It's I don't know, how did you get excited about it this year? Was it a source of I need to get dressed, don't know what to do, oh gosh, so much to do, or was it like, yes, let's go have a party?
So over the weekend we also had our Silly Saturday celebrations.
Oh gosh, sorry, of
which
course.
I wasn't there because I went up and saw one of my good close friends in Brizzy and the sunny coast, which was nice. So I felt like I had gotten off the plane on Monday, came back to Geelong and prepped myself for a big couple of days in Melbourne.
Yep.
So I was organised in the fact I had my dress ready, I booked my hair, I booked my makeup.
Yep.
All I had to do was show up and bring underwear. But anyways, so I was driving to Melbourne on Tuesday, feeling pretty tired, to be honest, from travel and just everything post-season has been just go, go, go. But nevertheless, I was excited to get pampered. I am, as probably most of the listeners know, love getting dressed up and looking the part. So I do love doing all that fun stuff. So that was nice, getting my hair and makeup done. But yes, I feel like that's the best part of the night. And then the prep, and then getting there is always fun as well. But it is quite a long night as well.
Yeah, it can be. I was going to say, if we haven't really started with what have you got for me, but I will say one of the things. Getting your hair and makeup, getting pampered, spending money on your outfits. I mean, it's nice to live the life for a week, isn't it?
Isn't it? I feel like, am I a Kardashian?
Exactly
getting this done
right.
every day.
Look good, so feel good.
100%.
Tap the credit card, feel good.
Yep. Money does not exist that week.
For this week, we're just taking some time out from it. No, it's nice. So I actually also learnt 2 things in all the dress-ups. As part of my Silly Saturday costume, which I think, maybe spoiler alert, might come up in the seggy later.
Yes.
I bought a blazer from the Salvos for $7.
Love
and
this.
then I've since looked it up and it's going on Maya for like $500. Did I tell you this? Yeah.
No.
It's like a men's blazer. Anyway, men's blazer. What a win.
You look great in it, by the way.
Put it on, and I also have a blazer, a different blazer, a more spenny blazer that I haven't brought myself to wear yet. And honestly, the energy from putting on a blazer, the introduction of the blazer this week to my wardrobe, I can't speak highly enough of.
So good.
Get yourselves one if you don't already.
Yes. Recommendation.
It's probably been since Tintern Girls Grammar in 2009 that I last confidently wore a blazer. So
you look great in it. I can back that up too.
Thank you. So that and getting my hair and makeup done with a curling wand.
Yeah.
Curling iron. Have never done that before in my life because I have curls. But I was like, can you just enhance them a bit? And now
you're going to go buy one.
Well, Black Friday sales, I'm going to go buy one. It was a game changer. The control.
You look
the longevity.
very good.
Anyway, those 2 things really, those are great. Anyway, but to the night itself, after all the good stuff of getting ready, just had to sit and watch our friends get votes and get awards.
It was actually really nice this season. I felt like maybe in the past Geelong had kind of just been in the corner, just chilling. This season.
That's exactly right.
This season.
I think we'd got a grand total of like 4 votes or 6 votes or something.
What did the girls add up? Was it 40?
Or something like that.
40 votes across for us. That's good.
Yeah, really
compared
good.
To
how many for you, Webby?
I think I got 5.
Yeah,
I was actually quite surprised to get a 3-voter one game. I wasn't even in the room.
Hang on. And then, so she's missed the 3. Was it round 1?
I think it was round 2.
All right, got the 3 votes. And then for the rest of the night, what were you saying? I can't remember, but you were being self-congratulatory after that.
Yeah, I was like, girls, I played well in this game. Get ready. Camera, get ready.
Camera, get on me. Here we go. I missed my 3, but I'll be here for the next ones.
No, it was good.
And I contributed the 1. What a highlight. I think that's 3 for my career. Huge.
Shout out to AMAC, Prez, Shiri.
AMAC, Prez, Shiri. Honestly thought AMAC was probably a little smoky for the BnF.
Yeah.
Did incredibly well. I'm just seeing they've got they broke the club record for disposals in a season. Good girls. Yes. And you know what? Get the ball. Get the votes.
Oh, so good.
Yes. They were also the 3 of them all Australians. Incredible effort.
That was really
good. That's the first time we've had 3. Huge. And look, I don't want to talk about the controversy, but I haven't seen them play on the wing and AMAC on the bench. That's okay. We'll take it.
Oh, God. You do wonder what the selectors think. But anyways. It was good. They got recognised. That's good.
They got recognised.
They're on the team.
I mean, Ellie Anderson didn't won the BnF, but they did. And honestly, they're just at the beginning of what they can achieve together with you, with Neens. So it's honestly, it's so nice to go to the awards when you're a winning team.
Absolutely.
It's much more exciting. And then Mark of the Year.
Honestly, highlight of my night watching Shiri win that.
We live for Shiri getting interviewed. She just can't help just dropping a little bit of I'm pretty good at footy.
I actually die. What was the one that Nina said that one of the interviews post game?
Oh,
it was in the bull.
It's the Essendon game. It was the Essendon game when she kicked like 3 in the last quarter or whatever she did. And she goes,
say what she said in the post interview.
She just goes, yeah, I just kind of got sick of them having a sniff, so I thought I'd
turn it on.
Bless her, she's
good on
so
her.
sweet.
Good
But we're
on her.
trying to word her up beforehand. We're like, if you win Muck of the Year, you need a shout out to Jackie for making it look dramatic, and you need a shout out for Shan for kicking it to you. Or kicking it to Jackie.
She got halfway there.
Yeah, I think she spoke about Jackie.
Shout out to Jackie for letting me be on a step ladder.
What an incredible second half of the season. I don't think she'd kicked a goal till round 6 and she finished as an All-Australian.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Very fun.
And I think that's what she's trying to say when she's always like, could have kicked 6.
Bless
They're
herself.
just keeping her standards up.
that was good.
Her form
Nice highlight.
was such a key factor in us winning games.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
on your Sherry.
Excited for week's time. Another award night.
Another award night. Does AMAC go 3 in a row?
I'm interested. I feel like it's going to be I feel like top 5, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Because everyone played their role this season. So I'm like, okay, well, you've got someone like Bowie. She might not be getting 30 disposals a game, but she's running that wing all day long and the coaches see that.
They
So,
value. I'm
I don't
thinking,
know.
obviously, the 3 All-Australians will be up there.
Yeah.
Also up there, I think,
I reckon Shan.
my girl Shan. Happy to say
Shaniga.
it.
Shout out to Shan.
Shan. Annabelle Johnson had a good season.
Jono,
She
yeah.
was 22 under 22,
Yes.
along with Neens and Prezi.
Scotty.
Had some lit games.
Oh, there's too many. My girl Meg.
Oh my God, Becky, maybe you and me will be up there again.
Maybe we'll
We'll have
take
a
it
little
out.
podium together. Maybe we will. Do we come as a package
A package
deal? We could take it out, I reckon.
How much are we
That's
paying?
nice. AMAC and Perez need to be counted separately.
Yeah.
But Becky and Meg together.
Yes.
We've
got it in
we
the
probably
bag
still.
then.
We probably Who should we thank?
You can
Like to
start
thank-
writing now.
Okay.
You can start it. You're the writer.
I'd like to thank our podcast producer.
I die. No, excited. Next Friday. I'm keen to be with the girls again. As I said earlier, missed out on the silly Saturday. So
Yeah. I haven't
Keep
booked
to
hair or
another-
makeup, so I better do
no,
that.
I haven't either. That's the one thing I have been slack on.
All right. Should we thank the listeners?
Thank the listeners. It's been a great podcast, I feel.
Yeah. Before G comes on, we'll say.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we've said it throughout the year, but the I don't know about the energy that I get when someone says they're a fan of the pod.
Oh my God.
the
It's been
best.
so good. And I reckon I've been like
They can
pulled
say you're
over
a shit
a
at
good.
football, but I'm a fan of the pod.
I do not say that.
I'm saying they could say that.
and
I'd
you'd
be like, I'd be
okay.
buzzing.
No, everyone has been amazing. Coming up and even just like acknowledging it. I'm like, wow, do you listen? That's great.
That's
So great.
She's like, that's great.
The
I
DMs.
don't, but that's
Yeah,
great.
legit. Can't bring myself to listen to it back, but might have to do it in my spare time over the off season.
Oh, okay.
Jokes. Oh gosh.
Yeah, so thanks everyone for listening in. Thank you to Ford for supporting it. Thank you to the team who put up with us always being late to record.
Always talking absolute nonsense.
Doing it during our work hours, talking nonsense.
Editing.
And still editing and still saying, that was a great one today, girls.
Shout out to you, Ro.
And for putting a run sheet together when we are too busy in Melbourne to do
Yes.
so. Hope we can be back next year.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure. I feel like I've grown a great connection with you, Meg, during this podcast as
thank
well.
you to you. We I think drunkenly said to each other this week, we've got to maintain our weekly coffees. So.
Yes, our podcast catch-up coffee dates.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
All right.
Should we bring in our last seggy of the potty?
Let's get her in.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Webby, what better way to round out this season of the CatterBoxes than with our favourite Seggy and our favourite gal. She's in the studio and she's looking $1,000,000 unlike you and me.
Can't say I can relate.
All right, it is Ranking with Georgie Ranking.
Woo!
Last one. I had considered ranking
You rank yourself. Your rankings.
The seggies, which one was the best?
The seggies, which one was the best, or just overall potty. which episode was the
Inception.
best. But I haven't gone with that because I think something to tie in with our end of season celebrations is the Silly Saturday Fits.
Yeah.
Love this, love this.
I love the confidence of knowing you'll be on the list.
You would hope so with the effort you put in, babe.
Honestly, Beck, we missed you
Yeah,
though.
I wasn't there, but that's okay. I was up having some sun in the sunny coast, so that was
Yes,
nice.
that's true. That looked amazing.
It was nice.
We-
But I
Anyway,
did
but-
have FOMO, to be honest. So I was looking at all the posts like, oh my God.
We blame Dan Lowther, basically.
Yeah.
We
It was meant to be the weekend before.
Oh, that's
so I
right, at
was
his
like,
house, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yep, I'm sorted. I'll book flights.
Wow.
Mid-meeting, by the way, I booked these flights. And then, it got postponed to the week after. I'm like, oh, well, no, I'm going.
Yeah, you're not gonna change that.
Not
That's
for
all right.
$500 return.
Absolutely not. All right, so we'll kick things off. I'm really excited to recap it. I hope we have some photos that we can also put up on the socials with it because I don't think there's been any yet.
Yes, I think Susie was on the hunt for some good ones. So.
Yeah, so she's still
Sorry, Suze.
getting around the group. I've flicked ours through, but
I have not
you more
got on
need
the
to
Photoshop.
need to send it through. So we'll start off. I've got a top 5, and to start with, at number 5, I've gone with the Wiggles. So the Wiggles had Mel Bragg, George Clark, Laura Gardner, and Darcy Maloney. So the 4 of them, they were missing a.
Jeff.
Was it a Jeff they were missing?
Purple?
No, they had a purple.
I don't know them now. They're different.
Oh no, there's only 4 of them, isn't there? Was there 4?
I don't know.
This is now testing me out. You probably wouldn't have even watched it.
No, Darcy was Jeff,
Wiggles.
wasn't she?
Did you watch the Wiggles? Were they around when you were
Yes.
little?
Yes. Jesus Christ. I'm only 2 years younger than you.
She probably still had the original cast and everything.
So they came in at number 5 and they made
Emma
it.
was also there, or was she going independently?
Emma was there. She was independent. So shout out to Renee Gehring. Turned up with Parker in.
Oh, yeah, that
Emma
was
Wiggle
really
outfit.
cute. I
was
love that. I seen that on
beautiful.
her socials.
But the girls they had to print on the Wiggle emblem themselves and do the iron on and make the little, the little logo on their belts as well. So half
cute.
DIY, but they looked great.
I
loved it.
Loved it.
Number 4, I went with, we had Sammy Morph there.
Oh, I rated this really
was
highly.
brilliant. And it was actually his kit. So Dubs turned up as Sammy Morph, had the drink bottles, which was great. My bottle was in there, so I was well hydrated for the day.
Full name Sammy Morph. We always go by the Instagram.
Yes, that's it. But yeah, she looked great. Turned up in the full kit. Even had the what's it called?
Accreditation.
The accreditation. It was
Had the
gorgeous. Bottles, everything.
Had layers.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I did have a little insight to the weekend because I wasn't obviously going to be there. And Robert, what is Robert? Our dad of the group, sorts everyone
perfect.
out, was after the drink bottles. And I was like, oh, what are you after drink bottles for? Oh, just Darby's on the hunt for them.
I did
So I
for a
sussed her
split
out.
second think, has she come as Robert?
Well,
On the way in, I
yeah.
felt that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too good though.
No, Robert's got a fancier title than even Dad, but I'll find it by the end of the segment.
God, I love it.
He's yeah, because on when we were doing the little docky stuff. the little doco, we had
yes, that's right.
I'll find it.
That's brilliant. So well done, Dubs, coming in at number 4. Number 3 goes out to one of our very own coaches in Finchy, coming as
Yeah,
Ned
Finchy.
Brockman.
I seen a photo of him and I was like, this is iconic.
Yeah.
So good.
Spitting image. The mullet, I could seriously see him rocking that.
Yeah.
I could see him. I was disappointed he didn't come to the inn afterwards with his mullet still on.
Oh, did he take it off?
He took it off.
Rocket,
Come on,
rocket.
Finchy.
We probably
He
should
looked great.
let the listeners know the theme was iconic, wasn't it?
Oh, correct. Maybe I should have started with that.
But
the most
yes.
iconic fits.
Yes. Yeah. No, that was so good. I'm actually listening to the podcast of the follow up from when he did his run. So good.
Great.
So
Yeah, we
good.
changed out a number of them.
Yeah, I'm listening to the Dill Buckley one. Don't know if we can put this in, but anyways, it's good. Listen.
You found it.
Oh yeah, I just remembered I included it in an Instagram caption.
Is this Robert's title?
Robert's title is Cat's AFLW Properties and Logistics Manager.
Oh, bless his soul.
Also known as Dad.
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 Thanks, Dad.
So well done, Finchy.
Well
at
done,
coming in
Finchy.
at number 3. I think he'd be pretty stoked with that. I don't think he probably listens.
I think
but
the detail to get the specific Puma tee. Yeah,
He
it's
probably
good.
had that in his cupboard, to be honest.
Probably.
He pulls out some good vintage stuff
he does.
on the away trips.
So we come to 2 and 1. Sitting at number 2 was our very own Bowie coming as David Bowie. And that
I
was
loved
very cool.
That was good.
I'm not sure where she
looked,
pulled that from, actually. I never asked her on the day.
She looked very cool.
In our M&C team, that tracksuit had turned up 2 days earlier. Remember, KK wore it.
Oh, was it the same one?
Yeah, same. Not exactly the same
No,
one,
yeah,
but
yeah,
the
yeah.
same.
Yes.
Same one.
Oh, the colour. We actually stole her. So we went as Teletubbies, me, Zales and Skinny.
Had to get it in there. Well, not in the top 5, but
No, it wasn't in the
slipped
top
it
5. I did. But we stole her as our 4th Teletubby because we didn't have Poe. So yeah, she was part-time Bowie,
Isn't-
part-time Poe.
Isn't Poe the main one?
Yeah, I was really flat.
God, I hate the Teletubbies.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I don't really
listeners.
like the Teletubbies.
That's just because I was a bit old when they came out, and then I had to deal with it with my younger sisters.
So well done, Bowie. She
Bowie.
even had the microphone and everything. She
looked
brought
the
her
part.
own, but then she ended up getting hold of the
Did you have a sing?
of the microphone from the what's the word I'm looking for? From the
DJ?
St Mary's. No, from the building, whatever it's called. And was loving commentating / singing the whole thing.
She also
basically
had
became the
the
MC.
energy was on point.
Yeah.
The energy was
Not
on
sorry,
point.
as if I know what David Bowie's energy was.
You want to call him?
Seen it. He's no longer with us, Becky.
And now we are at number 1. Did you say call him? This is great.
Okay.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Anyway, we come in at number 1.
Showing my age. Goodness me.
Well done, Meg and Co. The Kardashians came
Chris,
in at
it's
number 1.
It's Chris to you.
Of course. Sorry. And I think what rounded it out, and I'm not sure if we can get this, is Gunj put up an Instagram post.
I haven't been able to bring myself to watch it.
You haven't watched
It's
it?
incredible. When obviously for those that watch in the Kardashians, they have their interview snippets within
Talking
the
heads, yeah.
episodes, and you guys each had to sit down in front of the camera, obviously in your spare time before you headed there, and each had a little snippet, little segment of being interviewed. It was in character.
Oh, gosh.
Incredible.
I can't tell you how much joy Claudia and I had in the lead up.
Oh, I can only
Just
imagine.
so excited about
We should
the idea.
name the whole group. Sorry,
Okay,
who
of
went
course.
and who was who?
Start at the top. I came as Chris for seniority.
The boss.
Claudia Gunyacha came as... No, sorry, we're going age order. Then we had Courtney, who was Chantel Emonson. She brought
The fishnets came out.
the fishnets, looked incredible. Also just had the steel... It's going to be irrelevant
Oh,
for people that
yes.
don't watch, but the lack of joy she showed throughout the day. So great.
In character.
She brought new husband, Travis. Amazing, incredible. Julia Crocker Grills.
I
How long
actually
did
died.
it take her
I died.
to put all of those
Well, they were
tattoos
on by the time I got there. Not too long, I don't think.
Were they
did
like
say
those
she wanted to
stick-on
do her
ones,
whole
or did
head.
she draw them on?
No, I think she like the
like
where
the-
you, the wet.
She
Lick
went
and
to the
stick or
I
whatever.
Love This shop in Wampons and
Oh,
said
yeah.
she sold them out of stick-on tats.
And yet she ran out because she wanted to do the whole bald cap.
Yeah.
But she couldn't quite get there.
Did
So she
she?
just did the front with the
She have a beanie on?
beanie over
Yeah,
the top.
she
Yeah,
looks
so you could just
I
see.
had friends DM me asking whether they were real, so I was like, that's a pass. That is
Yes.
a pass.
I wouldn't put a side crop.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Putting real
She was
Cool.
going, what do you think? Neck tattoo?
Oh god.
Oh, gosh.
I was a hard no to that one.
Apparently her girlfriend Rosie took herself to Melbourne for the night and wasn't coming back until they were washed.
Oh,
I think she had work on Monday and she was thinking, what do I need to really make sure all of these scrub off?
A warm bath.
Warm bar. Soaked herself. Silly. All right, next.
Then the star, Claudia Gunjaka as Kim Kardashian.
Yep.
We then had our girl Liv came as Chloe. Looking incredible. She was one brave enough to bear the midriff.
And also had the nails.
Her nails were incredible, and I was the only one with the natural hair.
True.
Yeah.
And she had nail clippers for later because they were that long that
do they
she
stick on
knew.
nails?
Yeah,
Or she
like
go to
she
the
did
salon?
No. No, goodness me.
No, she stuck
Stick-ons,
one.
but had her
Wow.
nail clippers ready for later because they were way too long.
Yeah. And coming as a very brief, she had to go to a work ball in the evening, was Jackie Parry as Scott Disick. Probably the least recognisable, but we really enjoyed ourselves when no one knew who we were, and then we would assemble and then they would get it. It was very satisfying.
That was great. I'm pretty sure that's when I came in and you just all came together. And
Did you
just
pull them all
was-
together, Chris?
Yeah, I did. I honestly, the amount of feedback we've gotten on lip liner, eyeliner, and wigs. My mum messaged me and said, "You looked really good as Chris." My friends from overseas, maybe you should wear more lip liner in your day-to-day life. I
will
took that
say
straight into the W Awards.
The
I was like,
hair, I can see that.
thanks.
I will say, in a few years' time.
In a
Do not
few
get
years'
rid of
time.
get rid of the
rid
curls.
of the curls.
No, absolutely not. But in a few years' time,
They
that
don't
is
last
you.
forever, so. Anyway,
Loved it.
a great day. Gosh, I'm just so happy to spend money on that kind of thing. Funny the balance between dress up for a dress up party and dress up for the W Awards. One, I'm like spend. I'll buy 3 different wigs to find the right one. The other one, not so much.
Much. You girls looked stunning at the W Awards.
Oh, thanks.
thanks.
Oh, loved seeing everyone all dressed up. We don't get many events like that throughout the year, so it's always nice to.
Got 2 this year, but you're right.
Yeah, we do.
Double.
We do.
Can say I do love getting dressed up.
I'm with you, Beck. But I need enough time in between them, otherwise.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. 2 days ago.
So there we go. That is my top 5 from Silly Saturday. And there was, honourable mentions. Flinny did very well as coming as Ash Barty, seeing as she gets many comments throughout the season when she rocks the shorts, white socks. Is it the visor? When
anklet
she,
socks. She's
yeah,
probably
that's
the only
it.
one
the
who goes
ankles-
the little anklets.
So she looked great, and Gussie came.
A little Gussie.
So cute. Did he come as a tennis ball?
No,
As a tennis ball.
he should have. That is genius.
No, he was in the Bulls.
Came as Jordan.
Cute.
Yeah,
Cute.
Bulls kit. So
Lovely.
yeah, we had some great ones. Sammy came as Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That was
Love.
that was great.
Warwick Kappa came.
Warwick Kappa came. Oh yes, of course. Shout out to Nina.
Nina.
Oh,
And that was-
sorry, babe. This is
didn't-
probably the only ranking you haven't made the cut on.
She did very well. She didn't even need a wig. She just had the mallet
Looked
herself.
so good.
Straightened it. Her housemate straightened it just to get more in character. But yeah, we had some awesome fits. It was a great day.
ranking.
And then we have another lot of celebrations coming next Friday with the BnF. Slightly different dress code. So
Everyone's silly Saturday fits. Love it.
All right,
girls,
Jen.
thanks for having me for this
No,
season.
Thanks for joining.
taking the Seggy and running with it. You've
Thanks
done a
for
great job.
being the best and only say this podcast will ever have. Just joking. It was the best though.
Thanks,
Joking about
ladies.
the only.
Yes, that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I feel like first season we kept saying we'll roll in a Seggy, and we didn't. We didn't quite action anything, did we?
And now, the best one.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's all we needed.
Love.
All right, chicks.
Enjoy.
We'll see you in a week's time.
Yeah. See you there,
Gosh,
doll.
that'll be a long time. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Love that ranking.
Oh, yeah. She's done a great job all year, and I think we sort of just signed her up to something she had no agency in, but she's run with it, so good on her.
Her fam, everyone backing her up.
Yeah, shout out to the Rankins at large.
Absolutely.
Um,
No, it's been good. It's been a pleasure.
All right, Becky, I'll see you probably tomorrow and the next day and the next day.
Yeah. Sounds good, doll.
Thanks for this year. Goodbye, everyone. Happy weekend.
Yes. Enjoy and thanks for listening to us.
All right.
See you.